Good afternoon guys and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the new Jeep Wrangler 4xe, the hybrid Jeep with the electric motor, the Compass and the Renegade. Now just before we get started, I'd like to thank everybody that's reached out on either the channel or on Instagram, just checking in to see if we're all alright, because we've had some really bad bushfires recently. Now the ones you posted in the news, the really bad ones, are down in Sydney. They're not close to us, they're about 24 hours drive away from us. And those fires have wiped out 6,000 kilometres of bushland, residential estate, and they're just disastrous, and they're not getting any relief anytime soon. Hopefully we're going to get some rain shortly, but up here on the Sunshine Coast we've had a few small fires that just wiped out a couple four-wheel drive tracks, unfortunately, a few homes, and just some bushland. It's still bad, but nothing like they're getting down in Sydney. But thank you to everyone that's either reached out or made a comment asking if the family's alright and how I'm doing as well. So I really appreciate that, guys. But today we're talking about the new Jeep Wrangler 4xe, the Renegade and the Compass. And there's not a lot of information out at the moment on them. In the next couple of months there's going to be a show in New York and Vegas where they'll reveal more details about the Wrangler. Hopefully we're going to get some more photos. All we've got at the moment are these photos showing the exterior. A few blue accents on the Rubicon badges, on the Trail Raider badges. So they haven't released the details on what motor's going in the Wrangler, drivetrain, axles, everything like that. I know they're going to do a few interior changes, whether it be to stitching, completely redoing it, but at the moment it just kind of just looks like a JL with a charging point for the electrical charging system, and that's about really it at the moment. So with the Compass and the Renegade, they'll be paired with a 1.3 litre turbocharged motor and the electric motor. Together those will be making 190 to 240 horsepower, which isn't bad from a 1.3. The Jeep's 4-litre straight 6 Pro makes 120 horsepower, and that's back in 2005. So from a 1.3 litre, it's pretty damn good. So in this video I just wanted to get share my opinions on it and get your guys' opinions as well. And if you guys got anything to add or you want to share your opinions on these new hybrids, please leave it below in the comments. I'd love to have a few discussions with you guys. I did ask you guys on Instagram what you guys thought. Their response was a lot of people kind of hated it. They don't want a hybrid motor. They're happy to stay with the V6, the 3.6 or the 3.8 and the JK, or even stick with their older TJs. The TJs are getting older, but Jeep has released to be doing a full electric range by 2022, but at the moment they're just releasing the hybrid, which will be a motor they haven't announced yet in the Wrangler. So there will be the 1.3, the same as the Renegade, or the V6, or even the diesel. But putting a 1.3 litre in a JL, pretty much, I think it will be too small, too underpowered. It might be fine if you keep it stock, but if you're going to use it for off-road use, a 1.3 litre probably won't cut it. By the time you put a winch, bumpers, bigger tyres, you run 37s, 40s on them, put roof racks, all your camping gear and stuff, the 1.3 isn't going to cut it. The Renegade and the Compass will be getting 31 miles at 81 miles per hour. So it might get you to the trails and back, but you'd probably have to use just the standard petrol 1.3 litre turbo petrol motor on the trails. So that's not too bad. It probably opens up the door for more people to go out because it won't be as expensive. But let me know what you guys think. A lot of people don't want it. They just want the normal petrol motors. They like the sound of them. They like the overall workability of them. For me, I'm sort of the same way, and that's why I've never moved to a diesel motor, because I don't know how to work on them. And buying a newer car as well. A lot of people don't want a newer car because they've got a lot of electrics, a lot of sensors. And they're going away from a car that any Joe Blogs can work on. If my Jeep breaks down, I kind of know what's gone wrong with it, I know how to work on it. But something that's got an electrical motor on it as well is a lot harder for someone to fix. So it's going to be more expensive. You've got to take it to a specialised mechanic, get the sensors redone, everything like that. And if you take the electrical motor through, say, a river crossing, whatever it might be, is it going to have issues with that? Is it going to have issues with mud? Is it going to have all those other issues that will come with electrics? Time will tell, I guess. It's going to be interesting to see the first people to take it off-road. Those companies, bigger companies, I guess, those bigger YouTubers will be taking them off-road and see how they actually handle it off-road, and if it's going to be an issue with electrical systems or not, which I'm really keen to find out about. But let me know your thoughts down below, whether you're keen on it or not. I know you guys on Instagram aren't keen. Some people think it's a good idea, but they'd rather stick with the older TJs or the older CJs. The XJs, which are notorious for being reliable Jeeps, fun to get on the trails, cheap. Because to me, the new hybrid JL is way out of my price range. Even a JL now, or Gladiator, is way out of my price range. And putting the electrical motor on top will probably be another $13,000+ on top. So, not really achievable for the average Joe blogs, I should say. But if it's something you guys would want in the future, let me know below. It's not for everyone, but it's probably the way of the world, and it's probably the way that Jeep is going. So that's pretty much it for today. If you guys got anything to add, please leave in the comments. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. We'll be uploading 2 new videos every single week. And smash that like button. It's going to help out the channel in a massive way. I'll see you guys next time.